Hello.
Hello, teacher. Sorry.
Good afternoon. How are you?
Fine. I'm a little tired, but fine. Sorry for the delay.
Don't worry. So, what have you been doing?
Well, I had the most tiring
Yes.
week of all my year. I think I was working. I did a new performance on Friday, so I was on rehearsals and in the theater. It was like heavy, and then I got sick, so I was like worried about it. But I'm better now.
Oh, perfect. It's good
Yeah.
that you are doing well now. Perfect. So, but it means that it represents more work, more money.
Well, that's the good part.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Okay, excellent. So, do you remember the last class? What we were seeing last class?
Let me see.
So the page is 38.
Let me see.
I will share. Don't worry.
Perfect.
The review of units 3 and 4.
Okay.
We have seen only unit 4, but it's a review of the 2 units, and we will start checking the grammar. We have the first exercise. Pay attention. Here you have to cross the sentence that is not correct, right? Yes. So we have number 1. We have 3 options, A, B, or C. In number 1, read the letter A, please.
Okay. A. I'm taking my driving test at 3:30. This afternoon.
Perfect. Do you find any problems with this sentence?
No. Maybe.
Okay. Letter B.
I'm going to take my driving test next year.
Any problems?
No.
And letter C.
I'll take my driving test at 3:30 this afternoon. Let me analyze.
Yes.
I'll take. I think this is the incorrect, right?
Letter C. Why?
I'll take.
Why do you think it's not good?
This afternoon. I will. I don't know. I'm confused. I'll take my driving test at
Okay.
no.
Tell me.
This afternoon. No.
No. Look.
I'll take.
When present continues for future, it's because we have a fixed time, an arranged time.
Okay.
The specific moment, 3:30 this afternoon, right? And will is for predictions or more uncertain future. It's not for a specific moment. So that's why this one is incorrect.
So I can say I'll take my driving test only.
Yeah, that's it. Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Perfect. Very good. Well, that's very good because you didn't know why, but you knew this sentence was incorrect.
Yeah, I was like, something is wrong.
Yes, perfect. Well, let's continue with the second set of sentences. He's the man whose brother is a pop singer. He's the man which went out with Jenny, and he's the man Jenny used to go out with. Which one is incorrect?
B, maybe.
B.
He's the man.
Why? Why do you think it's incorrect? What's the problem?
It sounds weird, like wish.
Yes, because which is for objects, not for people. And he is the man who went out with Jenny. Yes, fantastic. Very good. Number 3, read the 3 sentences, please.
There aren't no tickets left for the concert. There aren't any tickets left for the concert. There are no tickets left for the concert. Eh?
What do you think?
There aren't no tickets. A.
Yes. Why?
Because it's aren't is like you didn't you don't have to put no tickets, right?
Did you have double negation? Which
Yeah.
is possible, but not in English. In Spanish, you can say, I don't want nothing, but not in English. I don't want anything. Perfect. Well, number 4, I think is the funniest movie I've ever seen. I think it's the most funny movie I've ever seen, and I think it's funnier than the last movie we saw.
The most funniest is, right?
Yes. Why?
Because it doesn't exist.
Yes.
It's the funniest.
Funny is 2 syllables ending in Y adjective. The superlative is funniest.
Funniest,
not
right?
Funny. Fantastic. Very good. Read the set of sentences for number 5.
It's after midnight. Should I call you a cab? It's after midnight. Do I call you a cab? It's after midnight. I'll call you a cab. Should I call you a cab? Do I call you a cab? I think it sounds like incorrect too.
Okay, yes, but it's because do I is expressing the simple present, a routine. It's not a routine, it's a situation in this moment. Yes, it's do I call you a cab every day, not in this moment that it's after midnight. It's not a routine, it's not a habit.
One time, right?
Yes, exactly. Number 6, Uncle Jack, who works as an accountant, lives in Sydney. Jack is my uncle who works as an accountant in Sydney. Uncle Jack that works as an accountant lives in Sydney.
Sí.
Why?
Because you need to put who works because it's a person that works.
Okay, excellent, very good. And let's continue. Let me erase these ones. And we are missing only numbers 7 and 8. Read in silence the sentences for number 7 and tell me your answer.
B is the incorrect one.
Why?
Because you need to put like big enough, right? Like the first sentence.
When enough is in the companion of an adjective, the adjective is first and then yes, perfect. And number 8, give me your answer.
The first one.
What's the problem with the first one?
Expensive best, it doesn't exist, right?
Yes, because it's expensive. 3 syllables. Adjective, it's a long adjective, so it has to be with most, not expensivest. Very good. Okay. Any problems, any situations with this part of grammar we've seen in this moment?
No, I'm fine.
That's great. Now, on the next exercise, number 2, use the words in parentheses to complete the sentences so they mean the same as the first sentence. So, I plan to spend 3 weeks in Mexico next year. And you have to use going to. Because to is the future is a structure that expresses a plan for the future.
So, I plan.
You have to write the sentence using going to, so that this sentence expresses the same idea as the first one. So this is very easy because remember, going to.
I'm going to.
A plan, yes.
I'm going to spend 3 weeks in Mexico next year.
Excellent. I'm going to spend 3 weeks in Mexico next year. Now, number 2. She is the woman. She lives on the 2nd floor.
Who lives on the 2nd floor.
Excellent. There were only a few people at the party.
There were only many?
Yeah.
There aren't many people at the party. There weren't, sorry.
Yes, fantastic. Very good. Number 4, Sam is more helpful than Tom.
Sam No, Sam. Tom is. Let me analyze. Sam is more helpful. Tom is. I don't know. Tom is as.
But there is a difference because in the first one it expresses that Sam is more helpful than Tom, and remember as expresses something that is similar. So
That's my confusion.
okay, don't worry. Tom isn't as helpful as Sam.
Okay.
The negative, right?
Isn't as helpful as Sam. Okay.
That's great. Number 5. Would you like a cup of coffee? You need an auxiliary. In this case, a modal verb.
I'm lost.
Imagine that you want to offer me a cup of coffee. You have to ask a question and you have to use I, not you.
Should I?
Yes.
Should I make you a cup of coffee?
Fantastic. Number 6. That's my sister's new car. She bought it from my cousin.
That's my sister's new car. Sorry, I'm a little bit.
You're in a good way. Continue.
That's my sister's new car. Which
she bought.
it's the same? She bought?
Which she bought. Yes, you are only including, in this case, this is the topic of the relative clauses.
Okay, because it substitute. Okay. Yeah.
We eliminate the second subject.
Yeah.
She, for which she bought from my cousin. Yes.
Yeah, you're right.
We are not using she in this moment.
Yeah.
Okay. Nicholas is too young to drive a car.
Nicholas. It would be negative, like.
Yes.
Nicholas isn't.
Yes.
Old.
Old what?
Old. Nicholas isn't old. I have the word. Enough.
Yes.
Drive a car.
Fantastic. 8. My brother is more generous than my sister.
My sister is. It gives.
You just have to give me the opposite idea. So my brother is more generous than my sister. So my sister is
less generous.
Yes, than my brother. Perfect.
That was it.
Questions?
No.
Great. And the exercise 3, we have this old lady. She is becoming 100 years. Oh my God.
Okay.
Choose the correct options to complete the text. So you have to write numbers 1 to 12. For each number, you write the correct option. That or where, which or who is celebrating or should celebrate, etc. So work on the text. Tell me when you are ready for checking the answers.
Perfect. I'm done. I'm confusing too.
Yes, don't worry. So let's read the text with your answers, and I will select the answers on the screen.
Oh. The place where Maria Simonetti lives is very unusual. Unusual. It is a little village in the south of Italy, which has over 300 centenarians, people who, I think so, who are 100 years old or more. So although Maria is celebrating her 100, I don't know how to say 100th.
Yes, 100th
birthday. Okay, next month she is not by far the oldest people in her village, as over 15 of 15, right?
50.
As over 50 of the inhabitants of her inhabitants of the village are over 110.
Okay.
Maria's 7 grandchildren, who, right? No, yes, who are
All
are.
in the cities.
But is it correct?
Yes, because it's grandchildren, plural. Are.
Who are in their 60s are organizing a big party to celebrate, and this is my question. They're going to invite.
Okay, I think so.
They're going to invite her relatives and friends from all over Italy. Her youngest grandson, Filippo, is a chef, and that's my other question. I don't know, he's going to, maybe?
Yes.
He's going to bake her a special cake with 10 candles on it, one from each decade of her life. So what's her secret? Well, everyone says Maria's a very sociable and positive person. She still has a few friends and relatives in the village, and someone visits her every day. Also, Maria has a very healthy diet. She eats lots of fish, I think,
Yes.
vegetables and fruits, and she doesn't eat. It is mush? No,
Yes. Much sugar.
it is uncountable, right?
Yes.
Okay.
It is. Okay,
So-
let's the answers with the book. Pay attention. Here we have your answers. Where, which, who is celebrating, and number 5 is one of.
What?
Who they are going to, youngest is going to, few, lots of, and much. Only number 5. Pay attention. Here we have, she is not one
She
of
is
oldest people in her village, as over 50 of the inhabitants of the village are over 110. Yes. So, en este caso, paréntesis, dice, tenemos la opción, dice, ella no es una de las personas más viejas en la villa, como 50 más de los habitantes de la villa tienen más de 110 años. ¿O por qué 50 habitantes? Entonces no es uno de ellos. Ella está fuera de ese grupo de 50 que tienen más de 110 años.
ok.
Podríamos pensar, y por eso no te la corregí, porque puedes decir, ella no es por mucho una de las personas más viejas de la villa. Porque 10 años pueden ser mucho, pero si te das cuenta, al tener 100, ya esos 110 tampoco es tanto.
Okay.
O sea, no es por mucho, solo son 10 años por los cuales no está en el grupo de los más viejos.
Claro.
That's the point only. Okay, excellent, very good. Only that situation, but it's complicated. I mean, it even depends on the point of view of the person. Yes. So let's continue now, and it's time for vocabulary. Let's start checking the vocabulary we should know in this moment. I love this exercise. Here you have to choose the option that is different, the phrase or word that is different, and you have to give me an explanation. So for example, we have modern, comfortable, tiny, impatient. So which one is different from these ones? What would you consider to be different?
Different of the 4?
Yes, I think it's impatient. My explanation is because modern, comfortable, and tiny are adjectives we use for things.
Yeah,
And impatient is a personality trait.
for a person, right?
And yes?
Okay.
Okay, well, now number 2, we have friendly, close friend, next door neighbor, and classmate. Which one do you consider is different?
Friendly.
Why?
Because it is a description of a person. Well,
Yes, it's an adjective, exactly. And the others?
close. It's because close friend, classmate is like you are next
It's a person.
a person.
Exactly, very good. Number 3, bike path, art gallery, shopping mall, sports center.
Bike path,
Why?
because the others are like places. Yeah, like I don't know how to say.
Yes, closed places,
Aha,
inside places, and bike
bike
path
path
is
is like
inside.
just like away.
Number 4, easygoing, unreliable, polite, helpful.
Easygoing, unreliable.
Unreliable. Why unreliable is different to the others?
The others are referring to like something good. I don't know.
Positive. Yes. Positive meaning, and unreliable is negative. If a
Okay.
friend is unreliable, not a very good friend. Right? Okay. Confident, huge, sensitive, kind.
I think huge is like very different
Why is it different?
because kind and confident are talking about like, yeah, it is a description but for a personality. In huge
Yes.
like a dimension, I don't know.
Size. Yes. Very
Right.
good. Town, balcony, country, suburbs.
Balcony.
Why?
Balcony is a part of, I don't know, a house or a
And
department.
the other?
It's like something bigger, a town.
Exactly. Very good. Part of a city, not part of a house. Yes. Okay. Stay in shape, get along, keep in touch, make up.
What is get along?
For example, I live with my sister. We get along well together. We have a good relationship.
Okay.
In my office, I don't get along well with my boss. He's a bad person.
I don't know. And makeup is an expression too, right?
Yes, when you want to solve a problem. I have a problem with you, Emiliano. Let's make it up now.
Okay. Stay in shape, keep in touch. I think stay in shape, keep in touch are like the same.
Okay, stay in shape and keep in similar? I don't think so. Stay in shape is when you go to the gym, you do exercise,
I was confused. So.
you stay in shape. And keep in touch is when you call your friends, you ask him or them, how are you? Fine, thank you. So you keep in contact, keep in touch.
Stay in shape is the difference.
Stay in shape. Why?
Because it is not like involving other person. I don't know.
Okay, yes, exactly. Very good. It's only for you. Great. And number 8, roof terrace, basement, pedestrian area, first floor.
Basement is like what?
Underground part of your house.
So pedestrian?
Pedestrian area? Why?
I'm confused about this one.
Roof terrace, basement, and first floor are parts of a house.
Pedestrian area is like other.
Yes, so pay attention. This is your house. This is the door to get in your house. And here you have stairs, escalators to go down. So a room under your house, underground, is a basement.
Okay.
Yes,
Basement.
perfect, very good. Well, it's time to continue. Let's go to the next exercise to practice vocabulary. Exercise number 2. Match the words in the box with the definitions 1 to 8. We have unsociable, traffic jam, get along well, anxious, department store, basement, cozy, parents. And we have the descriptions. So please copy them, numbers 1 to 8, on your notebook and write the correct concept for each definition. When you finish, you will read the definition and your answer. Okay? Work on it. Tell me when you are ready. Okay, so read the definition and your answer, please.
A part of a building that is below the ground, basement.
Fantastic.
Comfortable and warm, cozy.
Great.
A large store with different sections, department store.
Okay, good.
Does not enjoy being with other people, unsociable.
Unsociable, great.
A person's mother and father, parents.
Great. Yes.
Worried and afraid, anxious.
Yes, sure.
Have a friendly relationship, get along well.
Yes.
And a line of cars that is not moving, traffic jam.
Perfect, very good. Now, tell me about a person you get along well with and another person you don't get along well or you get along badly.
A person I get along well with my brother.
Uh-huh.
And
His name?
Isaac.
Isaac?
Isaac.
Okay,
Isaac.
and what's his personality like? What's he like?
He's very sometimes he's very quiet and I don't know how to say reservado.
More conservative.
Yeah, sometimes, but we have like
The same word like in Spanish, reserved. He's a reserved person.
Okay, reserved person. And I think we have the same humor, so we get along well.
Oh, fantastic. And what does he do?
He's a writer and a psychologist.
Writer?
Writer and psychologist.
So he can write a play for you and you can act the play.
Yeah.
Oh my God, excellent.
He has a book, actually.
And is it published?
Yeah.
You have to pass me the name of the book and the information.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, great. And another person you don't get along well with?
How? I don't know. Maybe someone from the theater.
Uh-huh.
But it's not like. I mean, I get well.
I get along well.
Get along well with every
Party.
But there are like some people
differences.
that that we are not friends, you know.
Okay. Yes, excellent. Very good. Well, let's continue. Now it's time to check the next exercise for vocabulary exercise number 3. Choose the correct options to complete the sentences. So you will read the sentence with the answers. Number 1, example. Can you introduce me to your cousin Sarah? It's not can you meet me? Can you get to know? No. Can you introduce me to your cousin Sarah? Number 2.
I met my girlfriend at a party.
3.
I enjoy working here as my college.
Okay, colleagues.
Colleagues.
Yeah. Colleagues are friendly. Or
my team played very badly and lost the game.
Yes.
For 2-0.
Great. 5.
I've invited all my relatives to my wedding.
Excellent. 6.
I usually get together with my friends.
Yes. Fantastic. 7.
He was late for work as he lost
Oh my God.
No.
In English, we use
No.
missed.
his train, right?
Because if you say, I lost my train, I say, oh, let's look for it.
Yeah. Okay.
8.
So my apartment is on the top terrace.
No, the terrace is the name maybe, but the apartment is on the top floor.
Oh, the top terrace is like the
Yeah, because for example, I
I
can have a terrace, but it's not in the top.
yeah.
Yes,
Right.
but the top, there
Top
is always a top floor.
Okay.
Mhm. Okay, great, very good. Complete the email with the words in the box: basement, helpful, first floor, parking lot, spacious, convenient, next door neighbor, and apartment building. So copy the mail on your notebook and write the correct answers. We will check in 3 minutes.
Perfect. Ready, teacher.
Perfect. So, hi Adam.
Hi Adam, I have the keys to my new place. It's on the first floor of a large apartment building. It has 2 bedrooms, so it's pretty spacious. There's a parking lot in the basement of the building where I can leave my car. It's really convenient. My next door neighbor seems nice and really helpful. He offered to carry my heavy boxes on moving day. Can you help? Can you help too? Love, Mel.
Excellent, perfect. Oh my God, very good. So I can see you have no problems with this vocabulary. It's time for the oral review for units 3 and 4. So, 5 personality adjectives that describe your relatives. How can you describe your relatives talking about personality? Use 5 adjectives.
5 adjectives.
You can talk about your family in general or go to specific cases. For example, I have a sister who is really stubborn. She's so crazy, maniac, and stupid sometimes, but she's my sister and I love her. Yeah, so tell me.
Well, in general, they are helpful,
Huh?
crazy too.
Okay.
They are.
Oh, come on, Emiliano. You're an actor. Do you know what they say about you?
Yeah.
Just kidding. Okay.
Reserved, as we said.
Huh?
They are. I don't know. They
Are
are.
they? No, they are not very talkative, as I can infer.
They're what?
They are not very talkative, are they?
No,
Not really.
not really.
Okay, fantastic. Now, tell me 2 sentences for future plans and 1 for a promise.
What?
2 sentences for future plans.
I'm going to have a new show
Okay?
last week. Next week. Sorry,
Yes?
but we no. I don't need to use next week, right?
Yes, it's possible. With going to, it's possible.
Okay. Right. Because if I said I'll,
Yes.
it's different. Okay. And 1 for promise.
In this case, I'll do my homework.
Well, I'll cook my food for the week. I don't know.
Okay. Yes, that's perfect. Very good. Now, you have to think about sentences using as, since, that's why, and so. As I don't work outside my house, I haven't exercised a lot these days. Yeah, because usually when I go out, I walk a lot, so I exercise. But in these days, as I work from my house, I don't get a lot of exercise.
Okay. So I can start the sentence with as
Yes, it's possible.
as I have more time today, more free time today, I'm able to rest more. I don't know.
Yeah, but to rest a little bit. Perfect. Now, since is the same idea. It's very similar. Since I don't have a wife, can you introduce your sister to me, please?
Okay. Since I got sick, maybe
Yes. What?
I had a very raspy voice.
Yes, exactly. That's perfect. Now, that's why. Now it's more common. That's why. But it gives us the reason. So, I got sick. That's why. Shalala, shalala. Yes, so tell me another example with that's why.
Okay. I had many shows last week. That's why today I'm tired.
Yeah, fantastic. And so it's very similar. I had a lot of shows, so I'm tired today. Give me another example.
This week I have three more shows, so I'm worried about it.
Okay, perfect. Very good. So now name 3 relationships verbs.
Name 3 relationship verbs.
Is that we didn't see. These are the verbs that we use in relationships. For example, get along well with a person, to argue with someone when you have a discussion. So the actions that we use in relationships, for example, break up with a girlfriend, those are the verbs, the ideas. So what can you tell me? Okay, the last relationship you had, when did you break up the last time with a person?
1 month ago.
Oh my God. So the relative clauses in this case is when we use who, where, whose, what, which. For example, the woman with red hair who is on the table at the table is my sister. So can you think about some examples?
You say who, which,
Where.
For
example, the school where I went for high school was in Coyoacán.
So I can say like an expression like that's the theater where I worked. Or
Yes, perfect.
Yeah.
And see you on Wednesday.
Right.
Thank you very much, Emiliano. See you on Wednesday. Have an excellent week.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.